You're listening to Utter Radio, the University of Salford speech-based radio station. It's now time for a magazine programme created by students on the BA Television and Radio Production course, produced by Jodi, Lily Redfern, Josh Reid, Amelia Tyson and Molly Woodward. This show is a build-up to the University of Salford's varsity sports competition called Road to Varsity.
It's going to be absolutely electric.
It's Varsity 2025.
It's just going to be the most incredible day.
I think we can absolutely beat Chester.
Salford are victorious in Varsity yet again.
This is Road to Varsity. Game on.
Good morning and welcome to Road to Varsity 2025. I'm Jodi.
And I'm Molly Woodward.
With just a week to go before all the action kicks off, you're joining us today to review all the scores from last year and look ahead to assess Salford's chances at retaining their varsity title over Chester.
Yes, the big day is fast approaching, with the away leg kicking us off in Chester on the 19th of March.
After the first players have gone and secured lots of points for that all-important final tally, the main event will take place on Salford's home turf at Peel Park on Wednesday the 26th of March.
Let's look at what we've got coming up on today's show. We hear from Will Valentine, Head of Sport at Salford SU's Shock Radio, and Adam Skin, presenter of the varsity coverage, to see what they've got planned for this year's coverage of the event.
You can't do something like this and be an individual. There will be at least 40 people from Shock involved. Keys will be involved. There'll probably be, 70 people involved across the day. And that's amazing. Like, to say that I was part of that team that did this.
Then we take inspiration from sports commentator Bix Williams and we'll be doing a live commentary masterclass.
Salford Sport TV here at Peel Park. It's Cup semi-final day. The first one game off, potentially playing Liverpool, John Moss or Lancaster in the final.
Jodi catched up with Freya Johnson from Salford Women's Cricket on the importance of women getting back into sport after they set up their very first women's team.
I think as women we get told so often that being competitive is bad, or that competitive streak is kind of taken out of us because it's not ladylike.
Molly also went down to one of the University of Salford's Give It a Go sessions that are open to students to try out any new sport they like.
I like badminton. I've been coming to the members only one for a few weeks. And I made friends here who also play, I see every week.
It's become like quite a good part of my routine. I go to the library and then I go here afterwards, and it's fun and also a form of just like keeping fit, exercise.
And finally, we have our Salford versus Chester quiz, where we have two students batting out for the Varsity 2025 prize.
The scoring at Varsity works like this. All of the sports teams from the University of Salford and Chester will play their respective matches. Each win is worth a point. Those points are all then tallied up across the 2 days to get a final winner at the end of the event.
But first, here's how all the action went down in Chester in 2024.
We're live for the next 11 hours as Salford faces Chester in Varsity 2024.
It's going to be absolutely electric.
We've got a good team playing here.
It's the 7th time Salford and Chester have gone head-to-head in this annual contest, and they'll be competing in over 20 different sporting activities.
I think we can absolutely beat Chester. It's going to be a tough game.
Whether we win or lose, I think that just being there together and having everyone there to support us is just going to be the most incredible day.
And it just goes in the net for Salford as they celebrate.
We are on to the cheerleading part of Varsity, one of my personal favourites. They are just second to none.
Salford are victorious in Varsity yet again. 60% of this sports hall going absolutely crazy.
And that's been Varsity this year. And we'll be back next year for more sporting action.
See you later.
Hopefully we have a repeat of that result in 2 weeks' time.
Kicking off today's show, Shock Radio and TV are the official media network of the Salford Student Union. Last year they covered the event with a 10-hour live stream including commentary, interviews and live presenters in the studio.
Head of Sport at Shock, Will Valentine, and Varsity presenter Adam Skin are looking ahead to the big day.
One part of Varsity that normally goes overlooked by many is the student media coverage. Will Valentine.
Hi, I'm Will, and this is your Shock Sport Weekly Roundup.
And Adam Skin.
We are going to bring you information on every single bit of sport that has happened over in Chester today.
Play 2 big roles in getting the coverage out to the students of Salford. I sat down with them earlier this week to see how preparations are getting on.
So, Varsity is taking place on Wednesday the 26th of March this year.
I'm glad you know the date.
I know, I nearly said May. Varsity Seconds is the 19th of March. Shock Radio.
And TV.
And TV, yep. I've been very, 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 very busy planning away since January.
You've been very, very busy planning away.
15 or more sports that go on throughout the day, and we're trying to have someone at every single one. And at the same time, we're doing an all-day live broadcast where we go live to games on the 4G, the sports hall, and then back to the studio.
I think that's the joy we've got this year, is it's in Salford.
Yes, it's
whereas last year it was in Chester. But what we did last year is we set up like a media hub in Chester, live streamed the games to there, fired them back to Salford where we had a studio set up with 2 really handsome presenters.
I wonder who that is.
What are their names?
There's a really nice lad called Sam Harrison, and then another one, I can't remember, he's a bit of a diva, I heard. And it all like that, and it was very complicated, but it was incredible and it worked. But the advantage we've got this year is it is all from Salford, so we're just down the way on the 4G or just around and about outside, and we can drag people up to the studios, have second studios for interviews. It's going to be really good. I can't wait for it.
I'm giddy. Like, I've been involved with a few things, but I've not been involved to the extent of what I will be.
Yeah, because this is your first year as a Salford student.
This is my first year as anything.
Yeah, and as the head of sport, and you've
Yes.
kind of thrown in the deep end here. But has that been like too much pressure for you? Or have you like enjoyed the pressure a little bit?
No, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. All I spend my weekend doing is watching sport. All I spend my week at uni doing is talking about it. So it fits in nicely.
I think that's one of the things I really enjoyed about it last year, presenting with Sam, was we both loved sport and just sat and talked about sport for 10.5 hours. And there were parts of the day where the sport in action was quite quiet coming from Chester, and it was like, oh, we're gonna have to fill here for I don't know how long. And one of them we were filling for like an hour, just talking about sport, and it was great. I don't know.
Well, that's the joy, though, isn't it?
I don't know how people thought about our sports chat was at home, sat watching, but I do know who's presenting it this year. Can we give an exclusive?
If you want to.
Would you like an exclusive?
Go on.
Presenting it this year is Mr. Adam Skin and Miss Emma Nelson.
I'm quite excited.
Yeah.
And would you say that the collaborative effort from, because it's not just Shock that's doing this event, there's like Keys, there's like SSTV,
yeah.
Salford Sport TV. Do you reckon it's like this collaborative effort? Do you reckon it adds to it a little bit?
That's the whole point. You can't do something like this and be an individual. There will be at least 40 people from Shock involved. Keys will be involved. There'll probably be 70 people involved across the day, and that's amazing. Like, to say that I was part of that team that did this, and to show this, and I did this, I wrote this. Great. Like, it's basically you've done something that's actually mint. Like, it is, to summarise Varsity, a small version of the Olympics. The Olympics takes place across a month. This is going to take place across a day, and you are basically taking part in a uni version of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And just going back to what you just said, with all the different people and different teams working together, it aligns so perfectly with how it works in industry like the Olympics. There's so many different teams coming together to create a professional piece of output.
Will Valentine and Adam Skin, thank you very much, and best of luck with Varsity next week.
Thank you very much.
Varsity 2025. You're listening to Road to Varsity. It is coming up to 20 to 12, and that was Will Valentine and Adam Skin there from Shock Radio and TV, talking about how they plan to cover the full Varsity event, and coverage is available throughout the day on shockradio.co.uk.
As we know, this year's Varsity is at home for us at Salford, with all the action taking place at Peel Park. You're going to be heading down there on the 26th of March, Molly?
You know what, I will be, and I can't wait.
What sport are you most looking forward to seeing?
I'd have to say badminton, and that will make sense a little bit later on. I feel like it's a bit of a rogue one too.
Yeah, I'm well interested to know about that. So my favourite sport that I can't wait to see is football. I actually did the commentary last year and I'm doing it this year again.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, we've got Bix William, who's a sports commentator from Salford, who's kindly given us some of his best work for me and Jodi for a masterclass in commentating.
Ooh, so we have a listen to Bix in action first.
Salford Sport TV here at Peel Park. It's Cup semi-final day. The first are one game off, potentially playing Liverpool, John Moss or Lancaster in the final. But it's going to be a big game. Finn will be on commentary. I'll be on co-coms. I'll be behind the camera. But again, as I said last time, you're here for the basketball. It is going to be an interesting game. So much going into it. We're looking at that Liverpool side. Confident shooters, confident players, and they've got some big men on their side. It's going to be great. The lads have been so good in the league.
That was Bix Williams, a commentator from Salford, giving us his best displays on the mic. Now, me and Molly are going to have a go. How are you feeling about it, Molly?
You know what? I'm feeling really nervous. I feel like you're a pro here. You've had some past work that I feel like has put you in the forefront here.
I'm not a pro by any means. I've had a go, is what I'm going to say. I've had a go. But are you ready to have a try, Molly?
Yeah, okay.
Bear with us at home. We are going to try and do our best Clive Tilsley for you on the air right now. So are you ready? We've got some men's football, Molly. Are you going to have a go?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Here's your first clip.
Oh, I'm scared. Right, he's coming down. Guys, I know nothing about football. He's coming down. Oh, he's kicking the ball. Oh, he's nearly there. He's nearly in the box that I think they're meant to be in. Oh, he's shooting. And he scores. Woo!
That was fantastic, Molly. That was absolutely brilliant.
That was
you
terrible.
Smashed that. I think it's time for my go now.
Okay.
We've got a clip from women's football, England v Germany. I'm going to try my best to have a go. So it's a good ball over the top into the box, and it's come back, and it's Ella Toon for England. She drives back. It's a back heel into Alessia Russo. Alessia Russo smashes it into the bottom left-hand corner for England to take the equaliser. But it's offside. The liner has put her flag up, and unfortunately for Russo, she has not rectified England's deficit.
I just think that really wasn't very fair. You knew all the names of the people. I knew nothing.
I had to look. I tried my best.
Jodi, this is not fair.
Are you ready for your next
right,
clip, Molly?
we've got men's rugby, England versus Italy. Why can't I speak? Italy.
Are you ready, Molly?
No, I'm not. Rugby's even worse.
You know a bit of rugby, 15 aside.
I didn't know that. Just play the clip, Jodi.
I learned that last week, but here we go.
Okay, they're all going to start tackling each other. We've got the whites and the blues. Oh, he's coming down. I don't know what anything's called. They're all hurting each other. Oh, no, he's on the floor. He's getting the ball off him. Oh, did he get it? I think he got it. Guys, he got it. He's making his way down. And he wins, I think. Yeah!
That was fantastic. I think you're getting better with every single
You know
go.
what? I think I am.
I think you're smashing this. Right, women's rugby for me now.
God.
I've got. By the way, we'd not seen these clips
No,
before the
you
show.
can tell, I think.
So it's an exclusive on Road to Varsity. We're having a go at commentary for one of the very first times. But women's rugby, England versus USA.
Come on, Jodi.
Okay, I've got it. I know nothing about rugby. Okay, it's a good ball back to... I do football, I don't know. She is running it down the right-hand side. She's going all the way, I believe, the England Red Roses starter. She's gone through another defender, and she's going to go on her own, I think. I think she's going to try and go all the way. She doesn't care what the Americans are saying, and it's a try for the Red Roses at whatever tournament this may have been at. Pretty happy with that.
You did really well there, actually.
Are you ready for your final clip?
Okay, we'll do one more.
We'll do one more. We've got time for one more.
Oh. Okay, right. We've got running this time. Oh, God, here we go. Okay, they're getting ready. They're jumping up and down. They're all ready to go. The crowd is going wild. Okay, right. Everyone breathe. I'm ready. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Go! Woo! Right. Okay, they're taking their time. Okay, they're making their way. Oh, over the first one, over the second one, over the third one. Oh, God, they're in the lead. Who's in the lead? Oh, he's making his way. Oh, do you want to help me with this, Jodi? Come on, you finish it.
And they're over the final hurdle. And they're over the finish line in the men's 110-metre hurdles. I don't think we're quitting the day jobs anytime soon.
No, I don't think so either. But I'm glad I gave it a go. Now I can say I gave it a go. Wasn't the best, but I tried.
But that is all we've got for today's commentary masterclass. From the first kickoff to the final whistle. This is Road to Varsity.
Yes, you're listening to Road to Varsity. It is 11:45. Next up, a recent report found that more than half of teenage girls aged 12 to 16 do not play sport.
This is down to a variation of issues from body image, period stigma and a lack of resources.
However, this year, Salford Cricket have started their very own women's team for Varsity.
The team has been training together since September, but first let's have a look at why so few teenage girls stay in sport.
Amelia Williamson and I won the European Championships with England and I was on my period.
According to new research, 55% of girls between 12 and 16 say they do not play any sport, with many dropping out during puberty. Additionally, just under a quarter of parents said that girls are less likely to become professional athletes than boys. So why are so many teenage girls being encouraged to stop the sports they love? Many problems arose during research, including a quarter of girls saying they felt discouraged to continue playing, as well as other issues including body image, lack of resources and period stigma. However, there are some trying to encourage young women back into sport.
A blood stain is the same as a mud or grass stain. It means you played the game.
Arsenal Football Club have recently partnered with Purcell to campaign that every stain is a part of the game, aiming to destigmatise periods in sport by putting role model lionesses Leah Williamson and Beth Mead at the forefront of their social media videos.
Girls get periods. Get over it. Blood is blood.
Leaks happen all the time and it's okay.
And also, a little bit closer to home, the University of Salford is offering free Give It a Go sessions for any students to try out a new sport and have some fitness fun with their friends in anything from badminton to archery just before Varsity kicks off. Additionally, for the 2025's Varsity competition, Salford Cricket have established their first ever women's team to play in the event. Freya Johnson is one player who helped to set the team up.
I think it's important for teenage girls to have some form of competitive nature in them. I think as women we get told so often that being competitive is bad, or that competitive streak is kind of taken out of us because it's not ladylike. I think it's nice to have something to work towards, but also the team spirit and teamwork is just so important for women to grasp again, if you get what I mean. And I really I was back at my first training session for my home team tonight, and I was just so happy to see everyone again, to see people I don't usually get to see unless I'm at cricket, and just supporting each other. My team, the NECC Poynton Jets back home, we are known for being the loudest team in the league because we're so supportive to each other. And I think that's so important when it comes to team sports, is making sure that everyone feels supported. Because I wouldn't play if I didn't have a group around me that I felt supported by.
There you have it. There really are so many different ways for girls to get back into the game.
Wow, that was fantastic to hear the stories of some inspirational girls playing sport.
Yes, I had such a good time speaking to the incredible girls at Salford Cricket prior to Varsity.
We'll be back with more on Salford's Give It a Go sessions and of course our Varsity 2025 quiz after we take a look at the latest news and weather with Josh Reid.
From the Utter Radio newsroom, I'm Josh Reid. One person is still unaccounted for and more than 30 others have been rescued after a cargo vessel collided with an oil tanker near Hull last night. The collision involved the US ship Stena Immaculate carrying fuel on behalf of its military and the Portuguese ship Solong. Local MP Graham Stewart says he's concerned about the potential ecological impact and is calling for unified command structure. People living near new pylons in Great Britain will get money off their bills as part of new government plans. Households within 500 metres of new or upgraded pylons will be eligible for discounts of up to £2,500 over 10 years. Ed Miliband's the Secretary of State for Energy Security and Net Zero.
Everyone benefits from clean homegrown power, but if you are living near a pylon, you're doing a service to the whole country by having that pylon in your area. We need to recognise that. That's why we get up to £250 a year off your bills for a decade, and that's a sign that we recognise, if you like, the service that people are doing for the whole country.
The discounts are expected to be in place from 2026. A police officer in Manchester has been charged with causing death by dangerous driving after an unmarked police car hit a mother. Heather Smedley, 53, died after the vehicle hit her car in Oldham in 2022. Constable Mark Burrows of Greater Manchester Police has been charged and is set to appear at Warrington Magistrates Court today. Sport and the University of Manchester and Manchester Metropolitan University are set to hold their Varsity at the end of the month. Venues across Manchester will be holding sport events on March 31st following a successful pilot event last year. Ben's a student at the University of Manchester. He thinks it's important competition like this exists.
I think Manchester Varsity is really important because we're lucky here in Manchester to have not one
but two fantastic universities that actually both date back 200 years to the same founding institution. That's a really unique bond, and in my opinion makes the friendly rivalry even more important.
Breaking news in the last hour, and Manchester United have unveiled new plans to build the biggest stadium in the UK. The team currently play at Old Trafford, which will be replaced with a new iconic 100,000-seater ground, which is 10,000 more than Wembley. Noah's a supporter of United and is not keen on the plans.
The fact that they're knocking down Old Trafford, I think it's a joke. I think it gets rid of all the history, and it's just a massive money-making plot because the owners don't want to put any money into the club.
The club, who are currently £1 billion in debt, have not said how they plan to pay for the stadium. And finally, Sam Fender has just been announced as a headliner for Radio 1's big weekend in Liverpool this year. The festival, which will take place in Sefton Park this May, will see over 100,000 fans attend. Other acts announced include Tom Grennan, Lola Young and Wet Leg. And your weather, dry and bright across Salford this morning, a breezy and cold day overall with highs of 8 or 9 degrees. From the Utter Radio newsroom, you're up to date.
Varsity 2025.
Welcome back to Road to Varsity, the only show previewing all the sport in action coming up in 2 weeks' time between Salford and Chester. It's just coming up to 10 to 12. I was thinking, do you get up to much sport, Molly?
I didn't used to, but recently I've taken up badminton and joined Salford Uni's Give It A Go sessions.
What is a Give It A Go session?
So Give It A Go is a new initiative at the university that means you can go for free and try out loads of different sports, from badminton, tennis, netball, football and even darts. And I went last week actually, and here's what I got up to. I'm standing here in the sports centre, racket in hand, about to take part in the Give It A Go badminton session. But first I wanted to find out a bit more about why people come to these sessions. What made you come today to do this sport activity?
I like badminton and I've been coming to the members only one for a few weeks. And I made friends here who also play, like, see every week.
It's become like quite a good part of my routine. I go to the library, then I go here afterwards, and it's fun and also a form of just like keeping fit, exercise.
What do you think would encourage more women and girls to join sport?
Maybe sometimes sort of like targeted sessions or like women-only sessions might be good.
Seeing other girls there.
Do you think these Give It A Go sessions are a good way to get back into sport?
Yeah, obviously. Just like people playing that they don't know how to play. And then there's people that they know how to play. Obviously, there's a mixture.
Yeah, because I don't really play badminton like that, so yeah, everyone's like quite friendly. And it's something you can just join, like we're playing doubles right now.
I know you're all dying to see how I got on, so here it is. Right, when I first arrived, I did feel slightly intimidated. Everyone seemed like they knew what they were doing and seemed really confident. But literally after a few games, everyone's really taken the time to explain the rules to me and their techniques. I wasn't perfect, but I had fun. I got moving and met some great people. Most importantly, I learned that getting back into a sport isn't about being the best. It's about feeling good, finding a space where you belong and giving it a go. So if you're thinking about returning to a sport you loved or even trying something new, take the first steps and you might surprise yourself.
Wow, that sounds really fun. I might just give it a go myself. You're listening to Road to Varsity on Utter Radio, and the time is coming up to 5 to 12.
Now, even though the main competition is not for 2 weeks, right now 2 callers will battle it out in our Varsity 2025 quiz.
This year we have 2 students, one from Salford and one from Chester, to compete against each other.
Yes, and they'll be competing for a Varsity 2025 t-shirt.
The Varsity Quiz on Utter Radio.
All the way from Salford, competed in today's quiz. We have Bix. How are you today, Bix?
I am so excited, guys.
Are you excited? What do you think of our commentary earlier?
I wasn't that impressed.
No, really? I'm shocked.
We tried our best. What do you reckon?
You gave it a go, but I don't know, just not enough.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
We're not making it into the real world then.
Nah, it's not going to happen. A bit like how Man United are doing at the minute, according to that news report. But you're going to be competing today against a student from the University of Chester. Do you reckon you're up for the challenge?
Oh, easy win, easy win.
Easy win. So we get you going with your first question.
Go on.
What year was the county borough of Salford officially made a city?
2005.
It was 1926, Vix.
Oh!
Right,
So
your second
close.
question. Salford is home to which EFL League 2 football club?
Salford City.
Correct.
What is the full name of the modern art gallery located in Salford?
The Modern Art Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's the answer. It's unfortunately the Salford Museum and Art Gallery books.
Right, your fourth question. What is the name of the Salford Rugby League team?
The Salford Rugby League team?
Indeed.
Yeah, no, the...
the Salford Red Devils, sorry.
There we go.
Yes, correct.
Salford is a part of which larger county?
Greater Manchester?
Smashed it, yeah.
Right, sixth question. Salford is known for its media hub. What is the name of this?
Media City.
Correct.
Oh, you got a score of 3 there, Bix. That was absolutely incredible. But should we see who's going to try and beat your score?
Oh, go on.
Right, batting for the University of Chester in the red corner, we have Georgia on the line. How are you today, Georgia?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Do you reckon you can take the win home for Chester?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, she's confident.
She's up for it. Do you reckon you can beat 3 out of 6?
Yeah.
Of course.
Right, we've got your first question, Georgia. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Which famous animal park is located just outside Chester?
Chester Zoo.
Correct.
Right, second question for you. What river runs through Chester?
The River Dee.
Correct, well done.
Chester's football club has a nickname, Georgia. What is it?
The Blues.
That's correct.
Right, fourth question for you. Which famous football club used to have a youth academy in Chester?
Oh, God, I don't know.
You gonna give a guess?
I'm not sure, sorry.
That's okay, we can pass that one.
Yeah, the answer was Manchester United there, Georgia. What famous clock is located at Eastgate in Chester?
The Eastgate clock.
Right, your last question. True or false, Chester was founded as a Roman fortress?
True.
Correct, well done.
Right, and we can reveal the final scores, Bix. Obviously, you had 3 out of 6 batting for Salford. Georgia, your final score, I can reveal, was 5 out of 6.
Woohoo!
How do you feel to be taking the prize home with you?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Will you be wearing this t-shirt every day?
Definitely.
That is our Varsity 2025 quiz over. Thank you to both of our competitors. Thanks, Bix.
Thanks, guys.
And then cheers, Georgia, as well. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Right, that's all we've got time for today on the Road to Varsity. I think they did quite well, Jodi.
I think, yeah, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed the commentary. I think we did really, really good on that.
I think next year I'll be a pro.
Do you reckon do you want to step up to the mic?
I'm going to keep practicing throughout the whole year. I'll be at Varsity this year practicing.
You want to stand by me and have a go at some commentary?
I do.
I didn't mean like that, but I think
because Jodi's the pro.
I think you'd be fantastic at it.
Yeah, I think a bit of practice, a bit of knowledge on who the players are. I think I've got it.
And our quiz as well. Georgia taking home an early victory for
Very
Chester.
good. I really wanted one of the t-shirts.
I know.
So maybe I'll have to get myself one. Maybe I'll go print myself one just for the fun of it.
When we go and get Georgia sorted, I think we should go and get you one as well.
I agree. Do you not want one as well?
I think I want a Salford one though, not a Chester one.
Yeah, fair enough, me too.
But that is all we have time for. So join us on the 26th of March to follow along with all the action online at Utter Radio. You can go to our website, www.utterradio.co.uk, and on Instagram at Utter Radio for all the latest updates.
They might see you on the Instagram as well, mightn't they?
They might do, yeah. You can have a look if you want some more Road to Varsity exclusive action there.
Right, we'll see you all there at Hill Park.
I know, I'm so excited. We're going to get down there. We're going to have a great time. If you're a Salford student, you're a Chester student, get down there, and it's going to be a fantastic event for all to watch.
You know what? I literally can't wait. Are you going to wear any of the makeup? You know, like the glitter or anything?
I think
a banner. Have you got a banner this year?
I made a banner last year, but we might have to bring it back. And hopefully, we're not being biased, but a Salford victory should be on the card.
See, I didn't have a banner last year, but I think I might have to take the time to make a banner.
I think, yeah, you can get down there, show your support at Peel Park, and yeah, Road to Varsity. We are so ready for the big day. It's going to be fantastic. See you later, guys. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
It's going to be absolutely electric.
It's Varsity 2025.
It's just going to be the most incredible day.
I think we can absolutely beat Chester.
Salford are victorious in Varsity yet again.
This is Road to Varsity. Game on.